In quiet neighborhoods, monsters sometimes don't hide in the shadows. They smile. They cook dinner. They kiss goodbye in the morning. And sometimes, they plan your death while doing it. This is the story of Daniel Rhodes, a man who trusted the wrong person and paid for it with his life. Daniel Rhodes, age 49, lived in Cedar Hills, Colorado. A father, a home inspector, a weekend fisherman, the kind of man neighbors described as just good. He had been married for 19 years to Melissa Rhodes, a former nurse who left her career after health issues, though she always avoided saying what those issues were. But behind closed doors, the Rhodes marriage was splintering. He loved her. But she always wanted more. More money, more control, more attention. By 2022, Daniel had discovered something. Melissa had racked up $86,000 in secret credit card debt, luxury clothes, spa visits, online gambling. Daniel confronted her. Melissa cried. Savage arguments followed. And something in the house permanently shifted her. In early 2023, Daniel began feeling off. He complained of headaches, dizziness, and sudden confusion. Sometimes he forgot entire conversations. Other times, he couldn't remember how he got from one room to another. His co-workers noticed. Some days he looked drunk. Other days he looked exhausted. But he never drank on the job. Daniel went to the clinic twice. Both times, Melissa insisted on going with him. Both times, the doctor said the same thing. Mild dehydration. Stress. Nothing serious. Because Melissa had quietly told them. He works too much. He barely sleeps. He's always overwhelmed. But the real reason for Daniel's decline was sitting in a cabinet at home, a bottle only Melissa had access to. Rivansol, a discontinued sedative once used in psychiatric wards. In June 2023, Melissa approached Daniel with an idea. Your job is dangerous. If anything happens, I need to be able to support the kids. We should increase your life insurance. Daniel hesitated, but agreed. They raised the policy from $150,000 to $750,000, with Melissa as the sole beneficiary. What Daniel didn't know was that Melissa had already spoken to the insurance company 2 weeks earlier, asking questions like, how long after a poisoning would symptoms show? How do they determine natural death if someone has a heart attack at home? Employees found the questions strange, but legal. It was the first crack in her plan. From July to October, Daniel's health plummeted. He lost 22 pounds. He could barely sleep. His skin turned pale. He suddenly needed help walking downstairs. Melissa blamed work stress, diet, allergies, anything except the truth. Every morning, she made him a smoothie. Every evening, she gave him vitamins. Every night, she told him to drink chamomile tea. All three contained small doses of Rivansol. Symptoms mimicked stress. Accidental overdose. Even early dementia. Slow poisoning, disguised as love. October 21st. The house was quiet. Children asleep. Everything looked normal. At 2:12 a.m., Melissa dialed 911. My husband's not breathing. He collapsed, please hurry. Paramedics arrived. Daniel was on the living room floor, unresponsive, skin clammy. Melissa sobbed, saying he had been acting weird all week, blaming panic attacks. After 14 minutes of CPR, Daniel was gone. Cause of death: cardiac arrest. No autopsy requested. Case closed. Or so it seemed. But grief reveals truths that comfort hides. Daniel's daughter, Emily, 23, found something strange. Her dad's phone backup, stored on his old laptop. It contained messages he sent to a friend. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel drugged. Melissa keeps insisting it's stress. I'm scared. Emily brought these messages to the police. It was the spark investigators needed. The case reopened, detectives dug deeper. First discovery. Melissa had visited 8 pharmacies in 3 months. How to poison slowly without detection. Heart attack signs in men. Life insurance payout denied reasons. But the biggest break came when investigators exhumed Daniel's body. Toxicology revealed high levels of Rivansol, enough to cause neurological collapse. Cause of death reclassified: homicide. On January 14, 2024, Melissa Rhodes was arrested at her sister's house. First-degree murder, insurance fraud, tampering with medical evidence. During interrogation, she showed no emotion. Detective recreated: "Why did you do it, Melissa?" He wasn't going to change. In the end, Melissa's plan, crafted over months, unraveled because one person refused to believe the lie. Daniel trusted his wife. He trusted her with his meals, his medicine, his life. But trust, in the wrong hands, can become the deadliest poison of all. Fade out.